We're going to continue. I think I'm going to take the training this time. AC design. I barely can see the letters. I don't know why. Display system menu. AC design. The letters are very soft, almost invisible. Okay, we're going to assembly. Customize IC assembles using the parts you have available in the assembly menu. In assembly an IC, ensure that your build keeps with the maximum weight and energy load parameters. Open help menu. So V is help menu. Textual help control guide. Can we even change something? There is nothing else. I don't know why I barely can see everything. Thermal display. So this is one of the issues of all armored cores, AP anti-kinetic defense. They added much more stats than before. And every part has his own stats here. Anti-kinetic defense, anti-energy, anti-explosive defense, attitude stability, attitude recovery, target tracking, boost speed, QB, energy consumption, reload time, total weight. So if we are overweight in our AC, we barely can move. Our AC becomes very slow and walks like the cow. Practically you cannot go into the air. It's very difficult to turn. And this is, what is this? I don't even see the ESR unit. Let's see. So maybe this is the global. Yeah, this is the global ones. And this is the specific ones: anti-kinetic defense, anti-energy defense, anti-explosive weapons defense. So making all this from all these parts, I don't think we have nothing, absolutely. This is the targeting system. There are a lot of targeting systems on all armored cores. There's a lot of legs, a lot of cores, a lot of everything. There were always hundreds of combinations. Expansions. They added expansion into some armored cores as well. We can paint here, but I think it's useless to paint anything until we just change the armored core parts, and then we have more specs. But first, I think before assembling the AC, I'm going to check this later. When going to the AC test, it always existed in armored core. Let's check it out. What is AC test? It's just a simple AC around in the arena, and when fight with him or not. Use AC test to test the functionality and behavior of your AC. During the test run, open the escape pause menu to alter AC assemble, create enemies and so on. So there is no AC around here. I can't believe this. So this is for dodging. I think this is a basic AC. So when you get in the air, you dodge 3 up to 4 dodges we have. And we have like a standing still to be able to replenish this. This shouldn't be like this. In other AC, when we release the button, the energy replenish itself. But in this one, this game, you have to stand on the floor to be able to replenish it. So when we are fighting another AC, we have to just stand on the ground, replenish everything back. I can't believe this. The overboost, I think, it is improved. You can overboost for much longer time, but as I can see, when I change in direction, Yes, there is two ways to change direction. When I change in direction, it consumes very quickly. And the energy cost starts to depleting like this, from the minimum to the maximum. This is the difference. When I take the direction, 3 directions made, and it just depleted. And the weapons, the blade overcharges for a very long time. It make like 1 or 2 strikes, something like this. The rifles were always low, but at least they eliminated most of the enemies with 1 hit. And from the missiles, I thought that you can launch them from the ground, but you can also launch them from the air. But it has a very long reload. So maybe these are some little differences. There is no one to fight with enemy settings. Craft AI, yeah, craft 1 by PLTs and drones. So let's see if it's work. Finally, there is someone. I'm taking heavy damage. Can't believe this. The laser is great. So I think the enemy is unlimited, as I can see. So what happens if I die? Nothing should happen, I think. This is some kind of shock receiving. The shock was included later. When you're receiving heavy damage, you like it. Well, the AP just comes back. This is an infinite battle. This is enemies settings. We can add some supplies, AP ammunition restores. And the system remains the same, so we just make a test. This is a very good filter to make your tests, but they never put a very powerful AC, so to make a real test you need to go to arena against someone. So I think I'm going to receive the training, learn to pilot an AC and master fundamentals battle techniques from training menu, complete the exercises using the training AC to earn standardized training parts used for instruction. So we could get a better parts after receiving the training. Beginning train, I just got the S rank, so I think these basic controls are not going to help me a lot. Complete program. This VR simulator for basic mercenary training is provided by Allmind. Pilot training, crafter, learn the basic combat training subjects, lock on, reloading. There is a reloading. The missile lock and melee weapon scanning. There is a scanning. Okay, let's check all this. I wonder how many training challenges there is in the game. So, lock on. The launch shots of moving enemies, you must pull the trigger while they are within lock on range, where target tracking is active. Well, this ability I just practiced. Two targets down. Okay, we have to keep targeting. We always have to be in the range to be able to target. If we're far away, we won't be able to target. And targeting with different weapons is... With the machine guns are maybe the best weapons to target enemies. But this one looks like a machine gun. Weapon with magazines will automatically reload when the magazine's ammunition is depleted. Manually reload before engaging the enemy to minimize the risk that your attacks will be interrupted by a reload. Manually reload before engaging the enemy to minimize the risk that your attacks will be interrupted by a reload. So if I... so you have to press the R. Yeah. You have to press 2 buttons simultaneously, it's not only one. Let's reload for the 3rd time. So I have to go there. Missile lock. To use missiles and other homing rounds, keep the enemy on screen until lock-on completes. Then fire. Some missiles weapons are capable of multi-lock, which allows you to attack multiple enemies simultaneously while holding the input of the weapon. E button for the shoulder weapon, hold E for the multi-lock attack, R during multi-lock, cancel multi-lock, R button. Cancel multi-lock. I can't multi-lock right now. So the air button works only when we're making multi-lock. Straight out. Oh, I failed. This is how multi-locks works. Supposedly nothing happens, so we are looking. We press R and nothing fires, so we are looking. Unlocking now released. Yes, working very well. So we cancel the multi-lock just to avoid expenses, maybe. Melee weapons, something very practiced. Melee weapons equipped on the left hand require risky close range approach, but have high attack power, impact, and are useful for destroying shields. This is great. So we can press up to 2 times to make a combo, or hold for a charge attack. The charge attack was very used in Armored Core. Let's see if we can just... This is great. The charge attack is very used in all Armored Cores. This is to strike, and this is the charge. Why you didn't charge? Now you know. I think the charge attack should be the most powerful, but I could be wrong. Who knows, maybe 2 in-draw chain laser attacks are more powerful than 1 charge. It's about testing. Scanning. You can detect nearby enemies or containers that hold AC parts by scanning. I checked the entire mission of the illegal mission, the first one mission, for any parts scattered around there, but I observed everything on the ground from above and I couldn't find any AC part around the mission. In other AC cores, they just scattered in any mission in the borders. They could be behind containers, behind trucks, behind anything. Sometimes you have to blow up things to be able to acquire AC parts. But here we can scan nearby enemies that hold AC parts by scanning, or containers that hold AC parts by scanning. So the AC parts are located inside containers. Any objects that were detected by the scan will be temporarily highlighted. If an enemy is detected, you will be able to achieve lock-on through the walls and other cover. This is great. I couldn't use this against the helicopter. So this is the scanning, and I didn't use this. I don't know if there are any part behind the first mission. So there is someone here. Here you are. 1, 2. So we're going back. This is the future of the Armored Core, just walking. and make it very stable in the practice. So we're taking cover, we don't know who's behind, we just scan, and there is one there, but the scanning is limited. Yeah, it's very limited. There is someone behind here. Hello, buddy. I think you are not required to scanning. I don't like multi-lock, I don't know why. It takes a lot of time to multi-lock. Okay, we just scanned you. We have completed the mission. A lot of scanning requires to fully scan the entire map. The first map was very big map, and to scan the entire map it takes really a lot of time. We've got a machine gun, the Ludlow, which will increase our fire rate, and we're going to make a lot of damage with this. But there are a lot of kind of machine guns, so I don't know if this one is grid one. I'm going to see if there are more training, but it seems that we do not have more training available. We've got a beginner training one, but they are not upgrading this, so maybe we cannot make all the trainings. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to equip this machine gun. Let's see if I can locate where shoot Turner. So this is the one here. What's the difference? The attack power is lower, the impact is lower. Total rounds, we have the same amount of rounds. Can't believe this. This is lightweight, less energy load. It doesn't seem to give me any information about the fire rate. Where is the fire rate? Supposedly is the machine gun, you should include a stat of fire rate. So where is? According to the stats, this is even worse of weapon, because it has the same amount of bullets. So it's just we are wasting this. So we are going to make a very good waste of the bullets, and that's it. So I'm not going to change this. I'm going to conserve this. And we are going to play another missions. Checking incoming jobs and sort on missions from the mission menu. Complete missions to progress the story. So we have to choose. This is never a good thing. I didn't check that there is store to buy the parts. I didn't saw the store for which we are earning this money. Destroy artillery installations, southern values, contaminated city, destroy targets. Okay, the budget is 100,000 minus deductions. Destroy Rubicon Liberation Front artillery installations. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. There is extra rewards. Okay. I don't know if we are going to complete all the missions. We are going to start this next.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dafeng. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened. Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
Okay. The repeat briefing is just repeating what we have just heard. Assembly. Here we can assemble a new boat. Different designs, AC data, save and load AC symbols and cosmetic settings from the AC data menu. Must correctly own all the parts and other elements included in the assembly. Online. We're not playing online. So it's like choosing the different AC builds. So I'm going to play this mission for the first time.
The client doesn't care who does this job, as long as it gets done.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
Destroy all artillery installations. What is this? Some kind of recycling plant. Is this the oil? Or this? All this water is in oil. Or could be something like this because I see it very black. Well, here we can waste everything. Let's shoot some missiles. Generic weaponry destroyed. More helicopters, more choppers around. The antenna is falling down. I can believe this. We can destroy the antenna. And the trees, and we can destroy everything. But there is no bonuses for this, and there is 2 pods around here that came out from the place, I don't know where. They came out. This is another plant, like the one we visited before. And what is these buildings up above? They're floating up there, I can't believe they can float. Someone is shooting me from far away. Let's make it a scanning. I make it a scanning and something blow up. So, we're getting to the bridge and receiving heavy firepower. There's someone below. Enemies are barely visible from far away.
50%.
I'm receiving heavy damage. Where your enemies come from? There you are.
That's one of
Take
the
that
artillery
missile.
placements. The front is protected with armor.
Since this is the first part I'm playing, I have plenty of armor, ammunition, just to deal with all of you. There is something there, inside, something. Seems to be dangerous. It's marked as a red. It's target. Let's see in close range which is target. It is an artillery. Okay, it shoots from the front, but it seems that his weak spot is from behind. I'm going to die, so I'm not going to do this.
AP at 50%.
So here, I think if you can surprise them, they do not allow me to get up. You see fire from all directions.
AP at 30%.
Let's go over here.
We're clear here.
There
Move
you
on
go.
to the next site, 621.
1 repair kit remaining.
So maybe this is the first artillery to destroy. And we have a very big tank here. I really don't like the lasers, how long they are to recharge. Well, okay, we've scanned and nothing happened. Where these fires come from? From the right, from the left. Really, I'm very surrounded. There are enemies in every corner. I don't know where to go. The laser needs to be recharged. Okay, let's multi-lock them. Multi-lock again. They're giving me points. Generic weaponry, 800 points. $2,400 points. Light MT destroyed.
No repair kits remaining.
So where is the checkpoint to keep forward? Maybe I should stick to the mission, because if I run out from ammunition and all,
Give them another inch. We have to defend the artillery.
receiving always damage from someone. Where are you? They are the artillery.
Eliminate them as necessary.
Depleted energy.
Enemy attack! They're after the artillery! Fight back!
Oh, this is the big fires of the artillery. They're very powerful. Let's fight here. From the freeway. We're going to fight from the freeway. But the freeway is broken. Technically, it's very broken, the freeway. My weapons are very weak. I don't know if I'm going to get the S-rank here. To get S-rank here, it requires a more powerful weapon, I think. Can't even destroy the first one.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
I'm going to die and still it's not destroyed. I don't know why it's not destroyed. I'll check in close range. What's going out here? At last. Took a lot of shots. Okay, I'm killed. Let's start from the checkpoint, of course. But it doesn't allow me because we couldn't get to it. So I'm going to skip a little bit. Oh, we are meeting back in more or less in the same position we was earlier. I'm receiving very strong missile from this point. This point is just very annoying. Now I've eliminated this one. Someone targeting with the lasers. As you can see, but I don't know who is targeting with the laser. Let's get away.
30%.
We need to use the buildings to cover from all this. It seems to be like this. We need to use the buildings as a cover. It just cannot be just on the open field, because all the usual enemies are making them there everywhere. To the right, to the left, everywhere. It's incredible. I've just surrounded everything. Oh, again they're targeting with the lasers. Can't believe this. When they hit with the
Repair
rockets,
kits remaining.
they stun the AC. The AC is very stunned. So there is something in there. More fire to the right, I can't believe it. More boats. These annoying small boats are making things very badly. Let's make a way around. There is a strong weapon behind me. Oh, here you are. I think he fell from the rooftop. He could have fallen from the rooftop. They usually put the rooftop missiles on the top. I'm receiving very heavy damage.
Show that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong.
Let's surround this. Another one. 40,000 left. For not knowing where to go, because I don't know where to go. The first time in this area. Everyone shooting me again. There's one target in there. Let's see if I can get to the target using buildings as cover. Yeah, you are. Oh, I'm taking so heavy damage. Can't believe this. You go down. I was waiting you. 1.6 of AP. No way I'm going to beat this mission. Unless I go full stealth. From this point, it seems there are no firepower. Almost there is no firepower. Let's see if I can make it. Oh no, I cannot make it. I overpassed. You received the missiles. So you're guilty.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
Yeah, all
That's
targets
it for this
destroyed.
job 621. Return to base.
Oh, your missiles? Freaking annoying. Just complete this. So there is no AC, but I have no rank. I restarted the mission twice. And there is no checkpoint at all. So I think they put one checkpoint before the boss. It could be strategy. So where the missions where there is no checkpoint, I just tried. So we have 50,000 of expenses and eventually we have no ranking. We wasted here like a lot of minutes, so the results are catastrophic, but it's the third time. I like to play the third time like this and then repeat the mission again. Let's see what happens next. Notification. I've got a message.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged. Restoring access to the parts shop.
The following feature is now available. Parts shop. At last we can buy the parts. New exercises that are added. We've got new exercises for the training as well. So all of this updated. So I'm going to investigate which part we should buy to improve our AC designs and so on. So we have concluded the mission.